text, audio, and video news of the globe from Scientific Television. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe with us. Thank you.
Now listen to the headline news. Nancy Pelosi announces retirement after decades in U.S. Congress. Typhoon Kalmagi hits Vietnam after killing at least 114 in Philippines. U.S. Transportation Secretary will cut flights from Friday due to shutdown. U.S. boat strikes are crimes against humanity, says former ICC prosecutor. Louvre prioritized art over security in years before heist, French report finds. Are Christians being persecuted in Nigeria, as Trump claims? Players stranded, hotels unpaid, how a Kashmir cricket league turned into a fiasco. Sudan's life-saving community kitchens on verge of collapse. Afghan opium crop plummets after Taliban ban, UN report. A popular rapper held over an influencer's death, what we know so far. Trump wants South Africa out of the G20 as it gears up for World Summit. 12 dead in crash after engine falls off cargo plane during takeoff in Kentucky. 6 takeaways from Canada's federal budget. Now listen to the detailed news. Nancy Pelosi has announced her retirement from Congress, ending a decades-long career that saw the California Democrat become one of the most powerful figures in U.S. politics. Typhoon Kalmagi made landfall in Vietnam on Thursday after killing at least 114 people and flooding entire towns in the Philippines. U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy has warned that air travel capacity will be cut by up to 10% at 40 major airports over the coming days if the government shutdown continues. A former chief prosecutor at the International Criminal Court, ICC, has told that U.S. airstrikes on alleged drug smuggling boats would be treated under international law as crimes against humanity. 3 weeks after the spectacular jewel theft at the Louvre, the museum has been heavily criticized for neglecting security. U.S. President Donald Trump has issued a fresh threat to target Nigeria if the government continues to allow the killing of Christians. A controversy has erupted over a private cricket league in Indian-administered Kashmir after its organizers allegedly left the tournament midway without paying the players, support staff, and hotel bills. A network of community kitchens in Sudan, a crucial lifeline for millions of people caught up in the civil war, is on the verge of collapse, a report says. The total area of land for growing opium poppy shrank 20% since last year, while the amount of opium has fallen by 32% over the same period, the UN's Office on Drugs and Crime said in a survey. Controversial Malaysian rapper Namewee has been remanded in custody in connection with the death of a Taiwanese influencer found dead in a Kuala Lumpur hotel bathtub 2 weeks ago. South Africa has skated over the latest criticism from U.S. President Donald Trump, who has said he does not think the country should be part of the G20 any longer. At least 12 people were killed after a UPS cargo plane crashed during takeoff from an airport in Louisville, Kentucky on Tuesday evening, the state's governor said. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney has introduced his first federal budget, a blueprint for how he plans to deliver on his promise to make Canada's economy the strongest in the G7.